Despite growing criticism against big tech's power, Biden's team is adding big tech executives. NTD's Christina Kim speaks with a senior technology correspondent on what big tech may look like under a Biden administration.
Dozens of tech execs are filling positions in Biden's administration. We spoke to Allum Bokhari, a senior technology correspondent at Breitbart News, about this.
So I think we're going to be seeing a real merging of state power and corporate power under the Biden administration.
He says these platforms allow violent speech on the left, but will squash and denounce it if it is coming from the right. He describes it as censorship for thee, but not for me.
So there's no universal standards here, really. These platforms have become partisan political weapons. They've become part of the broader establishment Democrat apparatus, like much of the mainstream media has become as well. So that's the way I really understand it.
Some have described the Obama administration as having a revolving door to Silicon Valley, especially Google. And many of Biden's picks are Obama-era members. According to The Intercept, in 2016, there were 55 cases of Google employees moving to work for the federal government, and 197 instances where government employees moved to work at Google.
I think we'll see more of that under Biden, especially, I think, because he'll want to develop those ties to Silicon Valley. I think he knows Silicon Valley and the tech companies have kind of helped him out. They suppressed stories that were damaging to him ahead of the election. They've now banned President Trump, his biggest opponent.
Biden tapped Jessica Hertz to serve as the general counsel for his transition team. She worked as a Facebook lawyer and served in the Obama-Biden administration. Emily Horn was selected for the National Security Council team as spokesperson and senior director for press. She's the former head of global policy communications at Twitter. There are more former and current employees from Twitter, Amazon, Facebook, Google, and other big tech groups that are set to serve under Biden. Bokhari says in the wake of censoring President Trump, Europe may regulate American tech companies more harshly. And now, it's unclear if big tech will survive in the long run. Bokhari says there may be a growing demand for alternative platforms and distributing services. Christina Kim, NTD News.